Venezuela appears headed for collapse. That means big trouble for us. They supply us with oil. So why haven't we built the pipeline? Here's my take. Venezuela is going to be making headlines, ugly headlines. They're fighting in the streets. Ordinary people have had enough. The Cuban-trained secret police are trying desperately to keep them down. They're brutal people. The video that's going to come out of Caracas, they will not be pretty. Collapse is imminent. So what's this got to do with us? And what's it got to do with building the Keystone pipeline? The answer is oil. Venezuelan crude comes across the Gulf to the refineries in Texas and Louisiana. Because of the chaos, less is coming. And that's had a lot to do with the recent rise in gas prices here. So here's another example of America being dependent on hostile foreign suppliers. Isn't that why we wanted to build the pipeline that would bring oil from friendly Canada? Keystone has been on the drawing boards for nearly 10 years, but the final phase, which would actually bring the oil to Houston, has been endlessly delayed. President Obama really doesn't want to build it. It's obvious why. The environmentalists are dead set against it, and the president, for political purposes, sees it their way. He says there'll be a decision in a couple of months. Oh, that's great, but that's years late. This is another example of mismanagement of our foreign policy. If energy independence isn't a key national goal, what is? It is mismanagement of our economic policy. We should not be paying more for gas because the president doesn't like Canadian oil. And it's mismanagement of our employment policy. How many thousands of people would be earning a very good living right now if we were piping that oil to Houston already? I hate to say it, but the new normal in the United States is incompetence and a leader blinded by ideology and politics. Watch those headlines from Venezuela. They'll tell you a lot about where America is going.